sign language from outside the window. I have no idea what Jeff is saying. Anyhow, this is Brookdale Public Radio, WBJB FM, Lincroft, Middletown. And I told you guys before, hopefully you're paying attention, that Jason, Heath, and the Greedy Souls were going to be here live in the studio. And I've got them all. They're here live in the studio. Whole bunch of you. Hi there.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Thank you all for coming in, especially on a nasty day like today. It's real nice of you to make
Beautiful
the track
Jersey
in.
weather.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, it is. It is typical Jersey weather. So for me, I'm digging it. But you guys are from LA for the most part, except for Jay over
That's
there.
okay.
So.
We're stronger than people think. We don't melt in the rain.
That's true. So welcome to Brookdale Public Radio. And the reason that you guys are here, other than that we wanted you to, is because you have a great new EP out that's kind of like an advance of the album. That's coming out in early 2011,
yeah,
right?
that's advanced. It's the radio sample for Back for Exile, which should be out end of February.
End of February, which is your second CD.
It is. Our first, The Vain Hope of Horse.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like a copy of that?
I'd love one, actually.
They're around here. We've got them with us. We're traveling en route with music.
So that's good. The merchandise thing is always a good thing. So, and later on tonight, you're going to be playing down at Jenks, and it's a big show that we're
Yeah,
that we want to talk about.
Jay?
Jay, we've got Jay Federici here as part of the band, and Jay is... I guess you're spearheading the Danny Fund, right? I mean, that's basically what you're working on?
Yeah, it's something we started when my father was sick with melanoma a couple years back, and he was losing his battle with it, and it was something really important for him to set up something so we could try to help somebody else that had this disease, you know what I mean? And, even if we helped out one person, that'd be great. So we set up a little website, and long story short, we partnered up with the Melanoma Research Alliance. And Bruce and the E Street Band has been really supportive and behind it 100%. And we've just been working towards finding a cure for melanoma, basically. So,
which, for those people out there, I'm assuming everybody would know it, but just on the off chance you don't, it's a form of skin cancer. And it's the most deadliest form of skin cancer, as far as I know. And it's very prevalent here in Jersey because of people go down to the beach and they think they look great with a nice bronze tan, and it ends up down the road coming back to hurt them, and, which is a problem. And you need to go to to a dermatologist, and you need to see if you see any moles that look a little out of shape. You should, or discolored, like a lot of folks have, little blemishes or whatever. Yeah. But if it looks like it's growing or is odd shaped or a little, raised or whatever, you need to have it checked out fast because it spreads quickly as well. Which is an unfortunate combination of, and the big problem is a lot of people don't even see what they have because it's on your back or whatever. You don't notice it,
Right.
Because I had it, and that's why I know. So you're like, you have to find it and get it taken care of, or bad things happen. And so you spreading the word, is a great thing to do, especially here in Jersey. So tonight down at Jenks, you're going to be getting together with Vinny and the Steel Mill Band. We'll be down there, and Jay Clemens will be there, and you guys are going to have a great night raising some money and for a great cause down at Jenks on the boardwalk. So
we're really looking forward to it. And, just like you mentioned, if there's one point that I can get across, it's definitely to, keep an eye on your skin. And if you can hit a dermatologist a couple times a year, you're definitely ahead of the game.
Right.
If you can catch it early, it's very, very curable. So
it's just like I said, people, like I've lost people with it, and obviously you lost your dad. And since I had it, I'm aware of the fact that you really got to check all the time and make sure that that you're not going off on it. So, so good work getting keeping your dad's spirit alive by doing this, and then spreading the word. That's a good thing to do. So the show tonight, what time does it all kick off?
Doors are going to be about 6:30 tonight. Show starts at 7:30, and we're not going to run too late for you, so you can still get up.
It's a school night, you guys can get up and get out early. But like I said, 100% of the proceeds are going to the Danny Fund, which is a great cause, and everybody should make time out of their day to support it, if at all possible. If you can't make it to the show, you can go online. And what's the web address?
It's www.dannyfund.org.
And make sure you go online and do what you can to help, because a lot of people here in Jersey are coming down with it because of the way the atmosphere is and the fact that we're here in the summertime and people want to look, for some reason they want to look like Snooki. So
White folks, stop trying to look like Snooki.
Exactly, stop it. It's just not natural. It's not.
Shame on you.
It's not going to work well,
right.
But other than that, you guys just have. It's a great EP. I can't wait to hear the rest of the album. Is it all put together and ready to go?
We're getting there, man.
Yeah.
We're getting there. When we get back, we're gonna turn up the burners on finishing it. We're just about there. We probably got about 4 more tracks to finish, and should be done by.
You know you got a friend in me.
Family and friends can provide the support you need to reduce your risk of cancer, diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. Eat right and get active.
My name is Ann Lim Brand, and I teach Psychology 106, Introduction to Psychology here at Brookdale. The students have been the most motivating factor for me and why I love teaching. Outside of the topic, I love psychology, but it's really the students that stands out. Education is, as a mother, of course, and an instructor of psychology, is probably one of the most important things anyone's going to have. And you start at a very young age. You learn the essence and basics of learning. You take what you've learned and you use it, whether in your career or even with yourself, whether it's for your self-esteem. But it's the essence, I think, of who that person is. And you can use that and you will never lose that knowledge. No one can take that knowledge away from you. So that's something that you will always have for the rest of your life, is your education. And if I can be a part of that, I'm very happy. My name is Ann Lim Brand, and you are watching Brookdale Television.
Hi, I'm Loana Morales. Did you know that the Teaching and Learning Center, also known as TLC, provides services for both the students and faculty here at Brookdale Community College? The TLC upholds its commitment to a dual mission of dedication to student achievement and enthusiasm for faculty support and success. Students are encouraged to conveniently access their college courses through distance learning and online classes in order to continue their path through education. The TLC also holds workshops for faculty members that can assist in professional development. The key to the faculty and student connection is the ANGEL system. ANGEL is the acronym for a new global environment for learning. The online system allows students and faculty to communicate, share, and implement class material. For example, students in a web-enhanced class can access course information on the ANGEL system and email the teacher if they have any questions. The ANGEL system provides tools for instructors to help them better serve their students. A teacher certification course is available through the system. For more information about Brookdale's Teaching and Learning Center, you can log on to brookdalecc.edu. If you are a faculty member, click on the TLC link. If you are a student, click on the online courses icon. You can call Nora Kerr-McCurry at 732-224-2628. I'm Loana Morales, and you are watching Brookdale Television.
New music from Jason Heath and the Greedy Souls. California wine. Okay, Chardonnay or Cabernet? Which one is it? You know, any idea?
Mad Dog. I think all
Mad Dog.
Yeah.
It was a good vintage Thursday, but
Boone's.
Boone's Farm. Oh.
Yeah, Boone's Farm.
Wow. Talk about bad memories from teenagehood. Wow. Anyhow.
What do you mean teenagehood?
Okay, well.
Abraham.
Okay, bad memories from Friday night. But, you know,
From the drive over.
You do it. So, speaking of the drive over, what's your itinerary been? How long have you been out on the road?
Well, we actually flew in on Monday to New York. We were last night we were over at XM Sirius.
Mm-hmm.
We did some in studio stuff there for E Street Radio, and for Jay did some interviews with Dave Marsh on his show, and
there were great reviews from Dave. Great stuff that he says about you guys, and it's all real. I mean, this stuff
great.
is, you know, the music that you guys are coming out with is incredibly cool. It's like it's like really good roots music. I don't want to categorize it as that, but I mean, you know, maybe it's the accordion sound that makes you feel that way, and kind of that stuff.
I think, you know, we're definitely influenced by all that, but we're not nostalgic. You know?
No. Who are your influences? Who do you like when you sit there and you write a song, like, or when you started to write songs? What were you thinking of?
Well, when I first started, it have to be that gentleman over there on the bass on the wall.
Mr. Dillon.
Yeah, I mean,
isn't that great?
They're getting better than that.
People that haven't been to our studios here, we have all the major people that we need looking down on us to give us,
and
you know,
Johnny Cash.
We got good vibes. So we got Bob Dylan, Johnny Cash, Bob Marley, Bruce, David Bowie, and the Beatles.
And the Beatles. That's
basically it.
That'd be them.
Yeah, that would be the ones that you need to have here. You know,
there's all kinds of other ones along the way, but you know, that would be the ones I started with.
And the major players. If we get Miles Davis over, then we'll be set. We'll have everybody set and ready to go here. You know.
Right on.
So the Dylan, the kind of folks. Were you always into a folk sound?
Yeah, but I think, you know, me and Abe started playing together. We didn't even know how to play. We knew we wanted to be in a band. So he said he'll play drums, and I picked bass actually, but I got a guitar first. And Abe's first drum set was my grandma's suitcases.
Which goes in handy because he's still playing them right now.
He's still playing it now. We haven't got too far away from that. All he needs is a roast pot pan for a cymbal, and we'll be all right.
We have one in the other room. Yeah, we can bring it over for you if you want. You know.
And so I mean, we liked more intricate music, but we learned pretty quick that we couldn't play it. So then we found punk.
You found your niche.
Yeah,
you
we
know?
said, hey, this Ramones record is probably closer to what we can pull off. So we'll learn the songs from this.
Yeah, I used to work with a band. They put out an album called 3-Chord Monty. I thought that was brilliant because it was like, they basically had it down to a science there. How long you and Abe have been together now, writing songs and being in a band together for a while?
We were just talking about that on the train. It's been about 28 years.
28 years. So you started when you were 2, which is good. Preschool is getting better these days. Now, Jay, you're from the Jersey area originally, right?
I am, yeah.
Yeah. So the rest of you guys, you all LA guys, or more or less?
More or less.
Yeah, you all got. So how long has this unit been together?
About 8 months. These guys have been playing with us about 8 months now, I would say,
About that.
give or take.
Yeah.
And but the Jason, Heath, and the Gritty Souls has been evolving for about a year and a half, 2 years,
At least.
2 years, 3 years.
Now, when you write your stuff, were you looking for Jay and an accordion sound, or did you write the songs?
I was looking for Jay in a thong when I wrote
Well,
the song.
the visuals of that, I'll have to burn my eyes out now. But I mean, like when you're listening, your music just flows so well with Jay's accordion in there. Is that?
I think it does now. I think that just comes from playing together so much, and same with Abe. You get to a point you're playing, and you just, I'm not writing intricate stuff. It's 3-chord Monty basically, and I think it's just about a chemistry thing, and so it just flows together so seamlessly. It seems like maybe we don't write with much in mind. It's more of an instinctual thing, but we've seemed to stumble on a recipe that works for us. So
here's a good question: which one's phone just went off? Because everybody, as soon as the phone rang, I saw 5 guys go, "Wait a minute!" They all went lunging for it.
There's a few of those Apple iPhones in this crew. So.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
My name's Lauren Dempsey, and I live in Freehold, New Jersey. These are the English as a second language class, and this particular one is the basic. I teach in the beginner class, and I also help out in other classes once in a while. To me, education is the future. Without education, what are we all going to do in 30, 40 years when we have no one as the doctors, as the business owners? Education is just everything. It's probably the most important thing, but people usually don't pay a lot of attention to it. I think Brookdale is accessible, especially in these hard times. Especially these are free. And these students, you cannot beat these students. They are all motivated, and they're just a joy to be with, and everyone we work with is fantastic. I'm Lauren, and you're watching Brookdale TV.
Mein Name ist Lena Hemmele. Ich bin ein internationaler Student am Brookdale Community College und ich bin aus dem schönen Österreich. My name is Lena Hemmele. I'm an international student at Brookdale Community College and I'm from the beautiful Austria. I found out about the international program about the family I'm staying with. They recommended me to attend this school as their children went to the school and they really liked it. My educational goal is to finish at Brookdale and get an associate degree in business administration. Hi, my name is Lena Hemmele and you're watching Brookdale Television.
Anyway, since you all have your instruments ready and go in here, what are you going to play for us?
This is an album off our first record, The Vain Hope of Horse. It's called Anarchist Girl. And if you go to our website, you can see the video of this, which the album features, and so does the video, the very talented Mr. Wayne Kramer.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you how you got together with Wayne, because he's a phenomenal player. I mean, just incredible.
Wayne's he's one of my dearest friends, and just a great guy all around. And we were making the record, and we didn't have a guitar player that was solid, so we knew a few different guys. Wayne being one of them, and asked him, and he just agreed to do it. Also on the record is Tom Morello,
nice,
from Rage Against the Machine, and Nels Klein from Wilco.
Cool.
So we got some
good group of players.
Yeah,
you know a few people.
We got a couple of okay guitar players.
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah.
It was basically my three favorite guitar players played on the record, so I was pretty happy about that.
Yeah, nice job. So playing the track now from the first one.
Yeah, this is called Anarchist Girl. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoes, and she'll walk your mile with eyes that burning, tear gas smile. She knows right from wrong. She's not afraid to say we're gonna have ours. We'll have our day. She fights for liberty, yeah. She's the only one for me. She stole my heart, yeah. She's gonna change the world. I'm in love with an anarchist girl. She's not afraid to fight. She sees the darkness up against the light, and she feeds the hungry, and she leaves the sick. She throws a kiss as good as she can throw a brick. She fights for liberty, yeah. She's the only one for me. She stole my heart, yeah. She's gonna change the world. I'm in love with an anarchist girl. Boom, 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 boom. Anarchist girl. Boom, 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 boom. Anarchist girl. Say, anarchist girl, oh, won't you come home with me? Oh, anarchist girl, oh, won't you come home with me? We fight for liberty, yeah. You're the only one for me. You stole my heart, yeah. We're gonna change the world. You and me, anarchist girl. Boom, 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 boom. Anarchist girl. Boom, 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 boom. My anarchist girl.
Hi, my name is Brian Smythe. I play baseball here as well, go to school. My major is early childhood education. Playing baseball here at Brookdale is great. It's a great atmosphere. You have so many friends on the team and stuff like that, and our coaches are great guys and are always there for you and have your back through thick and thin. So it's a great thing to have, on your side. Going to Florida for spring training, it's awesome. We play 14 games in 7 days, which is a lot, but you know what? You get that nice weather and get a day off and go see a minor league game. Nothing beats that. I'm Ryan, and you're watching Brookdale TV.
Once they've outgrown their toddler seat, they're still not ready for adult safety belts alone. 4'9" is the magic number. Until then, kids need a booster seat. Make sure your little pumpkin gets there safely. Visit boosterseat.gov.
Sounded great. And seeing that now we got the drummer playing a suitcase, it's like, talk about like trying to get this thing, I gotta remember, like, my dad's got a barn, let's everybody get together and do a show. This will be great.
Yeah.
Sounded great. That's a track. Now, will that show up on the new album? Because it is from you first, but many people, you like making a new.
It's not on the new record. It's on the sampler, that thing, because we didn't send it to radio too much off the first album.
Right.
But you can get it. You can get off that sampler if you buy it when it comes out on iTunes. You can get it from the original record. You can buy it online.
And talking about buying online, also the other track you have with the Fighters Lullaby. If you go and pick that one up, that helps the Danny Fund, right?
Yeah, if you go to the DannyFund.org, you can get a more stripped down acoustic version of that song that for free, and you can get some of Danny's music there too, as well as Flemington.
The album, the jazz album that your dad did back in about 15 years ago, was it?
Yeah, it was but a little over 10 years ago.
Was that 10? Yeah, I don't remember. It was a ways ago. I wanted to ask you a question, Jay.
Please.
Now, the accordion, like your dad was famous for playing the accordion, the glockenspiel and all that, and piano and all that. When you were growing up, when did you pick that up? When did you say, okay, I want to play the same stuff, the same instruments? Because sometimes, kids don't want to follow exactly like the parents do. So, dad can play the guitar, so I'm not going to play the guitar. I'm going to play something else. So, your dad had a signature sound. When did you pick that up and say, okay, I want to do this too?
I guess I was kind of in the same boat where I was like, but what happened was when I was young, I was raised by my grandmother, who also raised my father.
Mm-hmm.
So, by the time I was 5 years old, I was having lessons upstairs with the old Hammond organ and stuff like that, and just kind of got a little burned out on it, I guess, early. So I started racing BMX and being a kid and trying to get away from it like I do. But Jason was the one. I had a small accordion in my apartment at the time. And he's like, hey, come down and play some tracks on this record he was working on at the time. And it was new to me, but I gave it a whirl. I tried it. And
we were friends for quite some time before I even knew he could play.
Really?
And so he got him to play.
So you completely stopped playing all music at all, or just stopped playing? Yeah, just didn't do it at all, huh?
He didn't talk about it. Nothing. Then I knew he kind of had fiddled around with it. So then we had a song I wanted some accordion on, so he came down and he just nailed it. He just has of all the musicians I know, Jay probably has the most natural ability, talent. It's really incredible, and it's a lot like his dad.
So I was going to say, when you picked it up and you started playing again, did you tell your dad, or were you able to say, "Hey, Dad, I finally did this"?
I kind of did. Yeah. And it was cool. We actually jammed a few times together too, which was pretty surreal. And
that's nice.
A lot of fun. So.
That's a nice memory that you get to have.
Yeah,
because
sure.
Really, the accordion, and can you play Beer Barrel Polka? Come on.
Absolutely not. I wish I could.
Okay, good.
It's on my list of things to do.
Okay, next time you guys come into town, I need to have at least one polka.
You got it.
Because you can't have an accordion without a polka.
That's a good point.
So after you do the little thing here tonight, you're going to be at Jenks, and then you're going to be up in New York at the Rockwood Music Hall up on Allen Street.
Saturday at around 7 p.m.
You're going to be up in the city for those that want to trek into New York and spend some time.
Some quality time with us.
Down in the Village, which is always nice.
Come up to the Village and Abraham will have a beer with you.
I've been told, or some California wine.
Or some Boone's.
Or some Boone's Farm. You can always do that as well. Is there going to be a proper nationwide long-form tour coming up after the album comes out?
There will be. We're working on that right now.
And just any ideas yet? What and where and when and all that? Or
stay
still
tuned.
Stay tuned?
We're so neck deep in finishing this record, but we're starting the gears rolling towards that. So definitely hopefully in the new year soon. Maybe not till spring. We're not sure.
And who's doing the production on your album? Who's doing the?
There would be us, the band, and Mike Fennell.
Mike Fennell.